Shut your ass up. I mean, I made this dude quit before, so maybe he'll quit it again.
Today, the curtain falls on the regular season.
I'm sorry.
We've got a good one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
He can grab the baby and say, let's go. I'm gonna get you some ice cream. Fuck him. Oh, where's shit? About time you get done. Yeah, I'll be done.
Has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
I hear popcorn in my ear. That's Julian. That's Giuliano. Then he playing, say that look good, broke his headphone.
Here we go. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The end result, 21 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
First down, here's Burrow. And that one caught downfield by Boyd. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays.
My West Coast fucked up.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed.
Damn, Anna, how the fuck you fall off the bed? Then Josh hit her with the damn Pikachu pillow. Damn. You a menace.
McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Which lead there,
They'll start on the ground with Harris.
I showed you this. I'm not sure. I don't think I did the shit in there for you.
For these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh. And he'll be brought down right around the...
Mommy, don't eat me. I'm not.
My depth chart gotta be fucked up.
Don't scream, okay? Okay.
I hate having safeties at my sub linebacker spot. I hate that shit with a passion.
You hit me with Pikachu. Oh, Mommy?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run again with Harris.
Oh, so
He'll
you
get a
can,
nice
you
chunk
can
there
run,
on the first
huh?
down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The Steelers at 10-6 now on the year, and they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 2nd down and 4, Smith. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he'll go
Yeah,
down
that's Najee, huh?
inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Davis running straight ahead. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Now, this defense for the Bengals, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket.
He had it.
Touchdown! Calvin Austin.
Now, Chatawuze just got burnt.
And the Steelers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Dumbass.
And that is one, no doubt.
All he had to do was just run. Hey, all he had to do was just throw the ball.
Explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point.
Yes, sir.
I don't get it.
Taken at the goal line.
Wow. That was some baby back bullshit, boy.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive.
Why would you put a linebacker on Jamar Chase?
Try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next. Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up.
I tried to stay
down.
away from this play right here soon.
Confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground.
Because supposed to go, you know, the motherfucker on the post.
He might be locked in for this one.
It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving
gotta
this
have
season.
solid
That catches is going to
receiver.
add to his
I don't know,
total.
bro.
Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
This should work out for Chase.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
You won't catch him. Hey, as soon as I saw that he had he was using that shit, I'm like, yeah, you ain't gonna catch him. Hey! Hit him with it. Oh my God.
As his guys are able to extend their lead.
Oh, you got CC?
McPherson on for the point after.
Okay, buddy. You can.
And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6.
Huh? You eat it. Yeah, I'm sure.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
You know I wasn't supposed to get that first touchdown with Tyler Boyd, right?
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Geno. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
What the fuck? Got it there.
Now some
Move back.
movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Hey,
Now Gino. Pass complete. George Pickens.
Yeah, that's who got quarterback.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very
My
solid
dude's a
gain
dope for
of
the fucking ball.
27. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage.
Now he forced me to go to man coverage and shit, man.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
Steroids, kicking in.
Here we go.
From the 50, it's Smith.
Wow.
He'll get this to his tight end.
I don't know how you got that one open. I really don't.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
All right.
It's a gain of 35.
Shit, I don't even know how that happened.
This home crowd, they have to give them what you cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
From the red zone now, Smith. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line.
You went back and looked at it?
Mike Hilton, always dangerous on the corner blitz, and he gets the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Smith. This is caught.
Wow.
And the Steelers are going to have first and goal.
I thought I had that shit.
Drive with 6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Geno Smith.
No, you see that he's really diving right at me and shit. Right?
Back down to 2.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
I like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? First and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when he falls into the end zone after falling behind those big guys who pushed up front, that's a pretty good celebration.
I bet he tried to go
for
it.
Street cred in the locker room too, doesn't it?
Street cred, and then when they go out to dinner afterwards, he's still picking up the
Hey.
check.
Oh, shit.
And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2. They're going to run it with Harris. And
Wow. No, well, what are you doing?
And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And so often, as we talk about from the offense's perspective, what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off and reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
You gonna say, can he get an award? Bitch, you just joined week 1. The fuck? You ain't joined, look, you ain't getting all that, man.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On 2, right?
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Now whistles here before the snap, but it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Here's Smith. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Well, it's one thing to get the interception, and it was a great play, but then you saw how quickly all of his teammates, Charles, turned to find blocks, made sure they had space for him to make the house call.
And not only did they turn and find the blocks, none of them clip from behind, block someone in the back. This play is going to stand. And how about what we see each and every week now? When the defenders make a big play, there's always a group celebration after the takeaway.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taylor now from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely.
He's gonna fumble that dude one time.
On the carry.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Play action. It's Smith.
Come on, man, got
He'll be
your
taken down by the Bengal pressure. Credit the sack to the safety, Jesse Bates. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And they decided to go with the safety blitz there. And look, if that gets picked up, quarterback really has the advantage then because he'll have more time to throw the football and some wide open space. But when it doesn't, that's a guy who gets a free run into the backfield. And oftentimes, the QB ends up on his backside as he did there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. That's caught. He gets it.
How is he catching that shit?
He's able to take it across midfield.
Oh my God.
They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down.
You got that.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Now Gino on 1st down. Flushed out right. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth. And he will go out right near the
Let's see,
35-yard
running
line.
out of the pocket.
The passing
So
game
I'm
in
starting
rhythm
doing that
right now
dude
for
from the car.
Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Geno out to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
To the air again, Smith. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
I'm trying to see Von Bell getting his ass burnt by Freiermuth.
Just shy of the
That is
5 at the
crazy.
6. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Throwing is Smith.
Watch, hey, I tried to jump the damn,
From the snap, he
I tried to jump
looked
that
like he
pass.
knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. On the give, this is Harris. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
Twin.
Winds up falling incomplete. Boy, such a good
Both on, right?
Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here.
Because, nigga,
Also,
I know he's
as a
ain't doing
head
fucking
coach,
fake.
Show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Because they gonna put somebody there that I don't really want there. Come on, run.
They snap it to Smith. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back
That's what it was,
on the
too.
turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
You know what I'm looking
Charles
for,
certainly
right?
circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw
Hey,
it
he has
in.
got my damn way. I
Well,
could have been
we're
going.
still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless.
You right,
And
you
I
right,
guess
you
the
right.
book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics.
Safe.
And he's going to go down.
Nigga didn't even fucking block.
Into the end zone, and
Hey,
this
nah,
is
that's on me. I shouldn't even have what's called.
There's a score just before
I should have moved his ass out of the way. The damn tight end.
safety.
I should have kept him over there on that right side.
To do it, but give the
That's on me.
defenders credit. They saw how the series was starting out, and I think it increased their intensity. This was their chance to make a huge play before the half, and all they needed was one play to get it done.
Didn't he? You know, I know we came in late for it. That look good.
the Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. Third time here, it's
Jesse Bates,
intercepted.
baby.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. An
Yeah, that was for that
unfortunate
shit, too.
sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and
Oh, you
haunt
think
them
you want to do
later.
that, bro?
They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. And Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for battle.
Nigga ain't got no O-line.
That is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you
I
think
don't
about
have
it
an
in those
O-line.
terms,
My
but I think
strongest
what
right
they need to
tackle
do
has an
is
82
make
strength.
some sort of a statement
What's the
early in
point
this
of W?
game,
That
whether it's a
motherfucker ain't finna do
turnover,
shit.
a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3 and out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business.
I fucked him up.
Throw the first punch.
I saw
hit
hit score.
And this
I
offense
saw
going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Final play of the half for Burrow and company.
That nigga, yeah, you see that shit?
Complete. 1 second left to go.
That's going to hurt a bit
That fucking
because they
pitch.
needed to come through with a
He
completion
supposed to
there.
pick that
Now a
shit.
drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Yeah, I think that's real though.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game.
You say
As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Yeah, it's right there down safety.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's
I don't know what type of play that is, but I would never run that.
Game, or should I say, lack of one,
Yeah, I would never run that shit like that.
They really are.
He lucky I didn't hit him with Wilson though.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Smith. They're unable to connect.
They better not call. They better not.
Comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
They serious, bro?
So pass interference, the call there, always obviously such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, Smith. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime, But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach
That nigga
handling
stopped
it?
to
The
bump me
offensive
just so he can
coordinator.
get the ball.
Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Smith complete to Austin here over the middle.
No, I'm sorry.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40.
He's doing them on me, guys. My thing is this. Ain't no way that small motherfucker is breaking tackles. There's no fucking way.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. That's swung out wide to Harris.
Bitch, run him over.
Up to midfield.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And now here is another interception.
Bitch.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals will
Have to run him over, huh?
field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard. But also, you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence.
I don't like flowing that shit.
So you have to know your player.
Hell no, I got Trey. You got
So
Trey.
now 2nd and
If
10
you get
after
nigga
the
force win.
incompletion on first down. They go play action with Burrow. They'll let this go for the end zone. If there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, it was arm strength, but got to put those doubts to rest right there.
Don't worry about what I'm doing. Like I said, I ain't making the West Coast anyway, so shit. Gotta get used to my team. You ain't even played with the Jets, I don't believe, to get to know. That's not my problem. That's not my problem.
Wow, 72 yards in the
I'm
air,
looking at what's
according to
my
Next Gen
strong
Stats.
suits, weakness. Yeah.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone.
If they
for
go
a
through
touchback.
if they go next season.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right
You
now.
know that nigga supposed to get the I'm supposed to get the
Chance to
interception.
get out of this
Okay, you
situation,
know
but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And my goodness, another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to have great field position. Just shy of midfield. Charles,
There's 3. Same
are
route,
you
twin.
kidding me?
Same
4
route.
interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
That's good for 28 yards. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there.
Not twin.
His
That was your slot curl
NFL
play, right?
reception goes for 6. And
I
the
made what
Bengals get
circle?
another
I made him do a
third
crossing
quarter
route.
touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all over.
That nigga got injured.
You feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Bates got your number, my boy.
Especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And
now I know if they my wide receiver leading the league
game as we go into it. Watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Leading the
And he'll
season,
be
man.
out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Dropping pennies. No. All right.
On 1st and 10, Smith completes this one to Pickens. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 50 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Yeah, once more.
Lakers played tonight, Tony?
Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive going right here.
Smith on 1st down.
Oh, damn.
This one finds Austin out right.
I clicked too fucking fast. You know I got that sick drill.
Touchdown.
That shit fucking me up. That probably been the pick.
Calvin Austin.
That was gonna be a
Second
pick.
touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They're going to run it with Harris. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for
I'm glad he
two
scored,
is
too.
snuffed out.
That means I can go back and score, right? What play you got, Toy? It got to be a deep ball, not a run.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
All right, come on. So you just said go. Who am I going to? Who's supposed to be? Wait, you can change the route of that shit?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football.
Bro, I had so much time in the pocket, didn't I?
Wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Twin, I ain't gonna lie to you. I fucked up. But you know he fucked up too, right? That nigga didn't. Oh, he was in 2 people after me.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And the
Yeah, that's it. That's
too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt picks up his
Get your
second
chicken and
sack
shut the
of
hell up.
afternoon.
How about that?
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with
Why
a
it's so
3rd and long
crunchy?
after that sack we just saw. They'll look to throw here. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
So you gonna say R1? I passed through like a dumbass.
They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down.
Running back was on a blocking, so I know that one too.
On this 3rd quarter of play.
No. No. Nigga say he played. No.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Seven yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just let them
You
lead
say
the
what?
game out there.
I ain't hear nothing like you just.
Again
What the hell you say?
second down, but this time it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the
Joint, you
way
heard
that
what
this
he
one is
said?
gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team,
Oh,
they really
a
moved
lawyer.
through the ringer in this one.
Oh, you mean an agent?
Now it's Smith. Able, and I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this
Oh,
juncture.
that nigga got burnt.
Smith throw brought in by Austin. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Calvin Austin with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Gino's going to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their
Can't control the goddamn computer.
As we're back to a 2-score game. But still an uphill battle.
Bear, that's on the right side.
That makes it a 2-score game.
Got the nigga on the left
We see
side.
why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready.
That wasn't
Because
say.
you
That
may
was
need
Bates.
multiples
Nigga
throughout
ran
a
from
ball
all over
game.
there. Come down.
That's a great example right there.
That's why we just
This will
holding
be
by
a
ourselves.
touchback
That's
as
just
that
1-on-1.
sails over the end line.
That nigga know.
On 2.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to have to be aware
I knew he
of
was gonna hit
him.
me.
Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match
That's
up
why I
with
ran
him
down, 'cause that nigga was,
without
over
weakening
top.
our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Mixon with a first down carry.
That's good. Hey, man, hey, I like my lead.
7 to the 47. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before.
In other words, his name is
Every
Melatonin.
coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees, And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep.
He's got it.
Go ahead, do it. Go ahead, do it to him, Jamal. Go ahead. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
What you say? Hey, tell him if I get ball back and score, I'm gonna hit that nigga with a fucking 2-point conversion.
Good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
What?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more in the first 3 quarters.
I'm gonna fuck you up, boy.
Come here in the fourth, but a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
They hand this off to Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're on a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Back to the air, Smith on second down. He's got this to Pickens.
Bro, his lives is post route. That's all he ran this whole game.
41 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. This is Harris. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Throwing now is Geno. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2. Here's Smith looking to throw.
Laid his ass up.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Good one. He did that. I did
It's
mine.
incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make...
Now Burrow loses the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense, sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And here's Taylor on the return. And just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Now Geno on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Geno now to throw.
Man, they trying to get that nigga everything.
Incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Geno. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Hey.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. That one looks like he'll throw here. He will find his man Chase complete. Touchdown.
I ain't even condoning it.
Chase, 31 yards.
I told you I was about to do that thing, right?
Made it a 3-score game now here in the
Your favorite
fourth.
play. And
this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
I would say the traditionalists not overly
that's for y'all, man.
about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently.
Yeah.
But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
I'm waiting for him to say something to him about why it's so. I'm like, why you call timeout? Correct?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
Yeah, that's a small yard.
That partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play.
But they just gave them real life, don't they?
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
I'm like, get away yet. I'm in them streets.
You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Yeah, he didn't say nice. He said, I thought it nice.
Again, Smith. Gonna throw right
Oh, this is what he's gonna do? Show up that bitch?
35-yard line.
11.
Last throw here for Smith. On the move to his left.
Still down there.
That's caught. It's Austin left side.
Still whoop his ass.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete